Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to take a look at the brand new Thule Chasm Gear Hauler. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a really good in-depth look at this bag, and then we're going to see how much stuff we can actually fit inside this bag, see what it's all about, and dive into it. I just want to say before we start the video, thank you as always for supporting and watching all these videos. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, please maybe take a moment, click the subscribe button and hit the bell, and then you'll be notified when the next video comes out. But all I can say is if you do subscribe, thanks so much. As always, I will put an exclusive YouTube code down on the bottom here, and that's for use of anything in the store, but obviously so you can get a discount on this fantastic bag. So if we take a bit of a closer look at this bag, so as I said, this is the Thule Chasm Gear Hauler. This is the 55 litre bag. This also comes in an 80 litre bag as well. So this is in the khaki colour, and what I'm showing to you here is it in its flat format. So when you're not using this bag and you don't want it to take up too much space in the boot of your car, van, camper van, motorhome, whatever you're going to use it in, you can just fold this bag down. You get a couple of compression straps, you can put them around it, and you can slide it into any space you want to. It's a semi-rigid bag. So once you put it up into its built format, it's nice and rigid, still soft, but sturdy. And like I say, then it folds down flat. So from built to flat. It's heavy because I've got a lot of stuff in it. So just looking around, if I show you the fabric a little bit closer. So the whole bag is made of 100% recycled materials. The base of the bag is hard, waterproof, so if you put it down on the floor is wet, muddy, it's going to keep the contents dry. All of this material here is a water resistant material, but I would say it's fairly durable water resistant material. So it's, I'm not saying leave it outside all night in the pouring rain and everything's going to be fine, but if it's outside and it's getting wet for a short period of time, it's still going to protect everything that's inside it. You've got handles on both ends, so one handle here, making it easy to lift, to put in the back of vehicles, to take out. Maybe you've got it on a shelf in a vehicle, you want to slide it in, slide it out. So really good, nice strong sturdy handles on both ends. Around the bag on the outside you've got places where you could put a carabiner, you could clip things if you want to onto the outside of the bag. And then on both sides of the bag we've got two handles, so if we want to we can just carry it by our side. Maybe we're going to take it into the park, down the beach, wherever. Nice, very heavy duty zips, both with pullers, so that you can pull the zip all the way round and then you can open the lid back. What you can also do with this lid, if you want to only open it to a halfway point, you can actually flap that part of the lid back. And I don't know if you can see here, these rectangular pieces, they're actually magnetic. So that will actually hold the lid in that position, meaning that if you want to, you can just go into the bag like this, put things back in, flap the bag back, and then close it up. Or if you want to open the whole lid, you can obviously just completely flap it back, or you can clip it back on itself and then clip it down. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of an idea, we have a rucksack on the top, and then looking in the bag, you've got a big open section. This divider is on poppers, so you can have it wherever you want in the bag. Well, sorry, you can have it in 3 places, so popper 1, popper 2 or popper 3, clipped into 3 sections, or obviously completely out. So on this end of the bag I've got a pair of shoes, so regular pair of shoes. To give you an idea of the size, this is a pair of size 11 shoes, and you can still see that there is space in there. You know, if you wanted to, you could obviously put those shoes down on their side in there, and you can get another pair of shoes on top absolutely easily, no problem at all. So that's one section. Give you an idea of what we've got in here. We have a baseball cap, we have a stove, we have first aid kit, we have some soft hats, we have a small seat, so collapsible seat, and we have an axe, we have a saw, and we have a couple of seat pads. So it's as you can see, it's a really durable space. You can put absolutely anything in here. So, you know, if you're thinking about storage of food, storage of camera equipment, electrical, drones, things like that, maybe climbing equipment. So obviously, you know, completely empty. It's endless as to what you could store in here. Don't forget, this is the 55 litre, okay? And as we said, this is the 80 litre. So the 80 litre, we set that on top. You can see that is going to be even more voluminous as to what you can get inside of that as well. As I said, this is removable, so you can just unpopper it. It has a zip here, so you can put small items inside this netted compartment. This is hard piece of plastic, so when you put it into any position, and as you can see, it's got small grooves in the base, and it sits into those grooves, whichever one you decide to put it into, all the way along. At one end of the bag here, you have a small net. Okay, again, for small items, you could pop in there. I had a carabiner somewhere. You've got places all the way along the inside of the bag here, where if you wanted to, you could put carabiner, you could clip things onto it, you could have several, or anything else you can think of. So again, it's just a really universal space. Now, these are compression straps for when the bag goes down flat like this. So it comes with those. Equally, if you wanted to, you could utilize them for anything that you wanted to strap up, make smaller, maybe to fit in the bag when you weren't using them in compression mode. Now, to collapse the bag down flat, you've got these pieces of flexible sidewall here. So this has got like a rigid piece of wire or plastic inside it. I'd say it's a piece of wire by the feel. It's all really nice and sturdy. It just pushes into place, as you can see, on the 4 corners. But when you want to put the bag down, you just pull those forward, and then you can make it flat. Put the top back on, zip it up like that. Take one strap, put it round, second strap, put it round, and there you go. It just stays nice and tidy. You can throw it anywhere you want. Slide it in, small gap in the car. So it's quite good. What I think is quite good about this is you can have it full of stuff, and then maybe you're doing an activity, or you're going on holiday, you need to transport some stuff, you put it all in here, and then you're not bringing it back, or when you're at the place where you want to be, you want to save space. You've got rid of everything that was inside it possibly, and then you can just store this. So it's really good. As you can hear that semi rigid base, and it's really, you know, it moves. It's, you know, it's got flex to it, which is the great thing, because if you're packing it in the boot of a car, as opposed to it being like a rigid storage blocks that you can't push the corners in of, or you can't just get into a space because it's so rigid. The great thing about this is you can probably just push it into those places. So there we go, guys. As I said, that's the 55 litre. This is the 80 litre. Bit bigger. Going to get even more gear inside there. Black, khaki, 2 colorways. I've used a lot of these sorts of containers over the years in the vehicles, and this is a new take on it, and I actually think it's really good. And as you know, if you've had Thule stuff before, any of their bags, any of their gear, this is from the Chasm range, so it has all of the characteristics of the Chasm duffels, and if you've had one of those, and you know just how durable they are, so it's really, really good. Let me know what you think in the comments. It would be really great to know. As always, guys, don't forget, if you can, please subscribe, give us a like. We'd really appreciate it. Lets me know that you enjoyed the video and it was maybe helpful. See you down the trail.